Hi there. We are on day 30 going through the New Testament in the order that the events actually happen. Okay? And today we are reading, not a lot, it's the rest of Luke 17. We started yesterday and half of Luke 18. So keep the story straight, right? Okay, here we go. Jesus cleanses 10 lepers. On the way to Jerusalem, he was passing along between Samaria and Galilee. And as he entered a village, he was met by 10 lepers, who stood at a distance and lifted up their voices, saying, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. When he saw them, he said to them, Go and wash yourself. Go and show yourselves to the priest. And as they went, they were cleansed. Then one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned back, praising God with a loud voice, and he fell on his face at Jesus' feet, giving him thanks. Now he was a Samaritan. Then Jesus answered, Were not 10 cleansed? Where are the 9? Was no one found to return and give praise to God except this foreigner? And he said to him, Rise and go away, your faith has made you well. The Samaritan, right? Okay. Coming of the kingdom. Being asked by the Pharisees when the kingdom of God would come, he answered them, The kingdom of God is not coming in ways that can be observed. Nor will they say, Look, here it is, or there, for behold, the kingdom of God is in the midst of you, right? I am the kingdom of God, right? Is that what Jesus was saying? I think so. And he said to the disciples, The days are coming when you will desire to see one of these days of the Son of Man, and you will not see it. And they will say to you, Look here, or look here, do not go out or follow them. For as a lightning flashes and lights up the sky from one side to the other, so will the Son of Man be in his day. But first he must suffer many things and be rejected by this generation. Just as it was in the days of Noah, so will it be in the days of the Son of Man. They were eating, drinking, and marrying, and being given in marriage until the day when Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, just as it was in the days of Lot. They were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But on the day when Lot went out from Sodom, fire and sulfur rained from heaven and destroyed them all. So it will be on the day when the Son of Man is revealed. All right? On that day, let no one who is on the housetop with his goods in his house not come down to take them away. And likewise, let the one who is in the field not turn back. Remember Lot's wife. Whoever seeks to preserve his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life will keep it, right? I tell you, in that night there will be 2 in one bed, one will be taken and the other left. There will be 2 women grinding together, one will be taken, the other left. And he said to him, Where, Lord? He said to them, Where the corpse is, where the corpse is, there the vultures will gather. Right. Now, so a lot of people think this. Not a lot, some people think this part right here speaks of a rapture, okay? Coming before he comes, okay? Like in the days of Noah, okay? In the days of Noah, he was taken, right? He was saved, taken, set aside before the wrath came down, right? Lot and his family was saved before the wrath came down. Okay? So it will be, right, on the day when the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, let the one who is on the housetop with his goods in the house not come down to take them away, and likewise let not the one who is in the field not turn back. Right? Remember Lot's wife. All right? It says 2 in bed, one to be taken, one to be left. 2 women grinding, one to be taken, one to be left. Right? Yeah, interesting, huh? Okay, let's read 18. Just this little part right here. Okay. Parable of the persistent widow. And he told them a parable to the effect that they ought always to pray and not lose heart. He said, in a certain city, there was a judge who neither feared God nor respected man. And there was a widow in that city who kept coming to him, saying, "Give me justice against my adversary." For a while he refused. But afterward he said to himself, "Though I neither fear God nor respect man, yet because this widow keeps bothering me, I will give her justice so that she will not beat me down by her continual coming." And the Lord said, "Hear what the unrighteous judge says. And will not God give justice to his elect who cry to him day and night? Will he delay long over them? I tell you, he will give justice to them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth?" Right. The Pharisee and the tax collector. He also told this parable to some who trusted in themselves that they were righteous, and he treated others with contempt. Two men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee, the other a tax collector. The Pharisee, standing by himself, prayed thus: "God, I thank you that I am not like other men, extortioners and unjust adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week, I give tithes of all I get." But the tax collector, standing far off, would not even lift up his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast, saying, "God, be merciful to me, a sinner." I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, but the one who humbles himself will be exalted. Okay? Well, that is straight out of Proverbs. Okay? Another one straight out of Proverbs. King Solomon wrote, often, humbleness. The number one virtue that God looks for is humbleness every time. That's the most important virtue you can have, is to be humble. Okay? Right? We studied Proverbs for 2 years. Went to it 24 times in a row. And the biggest lesson in there is to be humble. Okay? So, there you go. That's today's reading. We will go in and do our usual. Right. It's a little note so we know where we're at. Okay, and tomorrow we'll be doing Matthew 19 and Mark 10. So, there you go. That's day 30. Catch up on anything you may have missed and give us a like if you think about it. And we're going to read the whole New Testament here. So, tomorrow we'll do it again. See ya.